Have you ever listened to English and thought, that's too fast, I can't catch anything? Or maybe you tried to repeat after native speakers, but their words just disappeared. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're in the right place. Here, we slow things down. We listen slowly, we speak slowly, and we use a powerful method called shadowing, listening and repeating at the same time. When you shadow, you don't just copy words, you copy rhythm, sound, and feeling. Your mouth, your ears, and your brain start working together. It's one of the best ways to sound natural in English, even if you're studying by yourself. Now, welcome to Native English with Mr. Eric. This is your space to practice real English. The English people use every day. No grammar lessons, no long explanations, just clear, natural English spoken slowly. Here, you can listen, repeat, and shadow my voice to build your confidence. Today, we'll talk about something simple but powerful. How to describe your day in English. Why this topic? Because your day is your real life. You already know it. You live it. That makes it the perfect way to practice speaking. When you describe your day, you use real English, not just memorized words. It's not about being perfect. It's about being clear and real. Start small. I woke up at 7. I had breakfast. I went to work. Then, with practice, your short lines become full, natural stories. So today, I'll help you build that skill step by step. You'll listen and repeat after me slowly. You'll shadow my sentences. You'll learn to talk about your morning, your afternoon, and your evening, all in real English. Let's begin with the morning, the start of your day. Morning sets the tone for everything that follows. And when you begin your day with English, even a few minutes can make a difference. Let's practice together. Listen carefully, repeat slowly, and don't worry about mistakes. I usually wake up around 7 o'clock. Now, you repeat. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a lot to do. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. When I open my eyes, I take a deep breath and stretch my arms. Then, I sit up slowly and get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush carefully for 2 minutes. Then, I wash my face with cool water. It helps me feel fresh. If I still feel sleepy, I take a quick shower. Sometimes I play soft music or listen to English audio while I shower. It helps me wake up my mind. After that, I put on clean clothes. I like to wear something simple and comfortable. Next, I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. I usually eat eggs and toast or a bowl of oatmeal with fruit. Sometimes I drink coffee. Other times, I drink green tea. While I eat, I listen to short English audio or enjoy the quiet morning. Before I leave the house, I check my phone and look at my schedule. Then, I pack my bag, my phone, my notebook, and my water bottle. Now, I'm ready to go out. Let's shadow a short story together. You can listen first, then repeat after each line. In the morning, I wake up at 7. I stretch and smile. I brush my teeth and wash my face with cold water. Then, I make coffee and cook a simple breakfast. I sit by the window and look outside. Quiet mornings help me start my day with peace. Before I leave, I check my bag, put on my shoes, and step outside. Great. You've just shadowed a real morning routine in English. Simple, clear, and natural. Now your rhythm is improving, your confidence is growing. Let's keep going. The next part of your day is the afternoon. Now let's move to the afternoon, the middle of your day. For many people, the afternoon is busy. You might work, study, or take care of your home. But even when you're busy, you can still use English. You can still listen. You can still shadow. Even 5 or 10 minutes of practice makes a difference. Let's start with some simple afternoon sentences. Remember, listen first, then repeat slowly after me. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after eating. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I often read messages from my coworkers or classmates. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I meet with my manager to talk about new tasks. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports or prepare short presentations. I try to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think clearly and stay focused. Around 3 o'clock, I take a short break. I drink some water or make a cup of tea. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or a biscuit. If the weather is nice, I go for a short walk outside. Even 10 minutes of fresh air helps me feel better. I look at the sky, listen to the wind, and relax my mind. When I come back, I feel ready to work again. If I have free time in the afternoon, I like to study English. I listen to a slow podcast, or I watch a short English video. I pause the video, repeat the sentences, and shadow the speaker. This helps me speak more clearly and understand faster. Even 5 minutes of shadowing helps a lot. Now let's shadow a short story together. My typical afternoon. You can listen first, then repeat after each line slowly. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk to continue working. I check my emails and write a short to-do list for the afternoon. I often have a short meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we will do next. After the meeting, I take a short break and make a cup of tea. I drink slowly and look outside the window. Sometimes I step outside for fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I listen to a podcast like this one or read a short story online. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly. I pause, repeat, and shadow the sentences. It helps me speak more naturally and understand better. Before I stop working for the day, I review what I did. I write down 1 or 2 important notes for tomorrow. Sometimes I write 1 short English sentence about how I feel. For example, I finished my work today and I feel proud. Or, I was tired today, but I did my best. This small habit helps me reflect and stay motivated. Now, it's your turn. Pause for a moment and try to talk about your own afternoon. You don't need to be perfect. Just speak. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you work? Do you study? Do you rest? Say it out loud in English. Even a few short lines are great practice. Let's try together. I will start the sentences, and you can complete them in your own way. In the afternoon, after lunch, I like to. Sometimes I usually take a short break before the afternoon ends. Excellent. Every time you repeat and shadow, you're improving your English memory, your sound, and your flow. You're training your brain to think in English step by step. Now, you've finished your afternoon practice. Let's move forward to the next part. The evening, a calm and relaxing time to end your day and reflect on everything you've done. Now let's move to the evening, the quiet, peaceful part of the day. The evening is a time to rest, to relax, and to think about what you've done. It's also a great time to practice English again. You can listen, repeat, or shadow while cooking, cleaning, or walking. You don't need a long lesson. Just a few minutes of practice keeps your English alive. Let's start with some simple evening sentences. Listen carefully, then repeat slowly after me. I come home at around 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. Sometimes I listen to music or check my messages. If I'm hungry, I cook dinner right away. Other times, I relax for a bit before cooking. I usually make something simple, rice, vegetables, or noodles. Sometimes I cook pasta or fry an egg with toast. If I'm too tired, I order food online. While eating, I like to watch a short video or talk with my family. We share stories and laugh together. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes, I listen to soft English music while cleaning. It makes the work feel lighter and helps me learn pronunciation too. If I have more energy, I take a short evening walk. The air is cooler, the lights are on, and everything feels calm. Now, let's shadow a short evening story together. You can listen first, then repeat after each line slowly. In the evening, I come home from work and take off my shoes. I sit on the sofa for a few minutes and rest. Sometimes I listen to soft music or read messages from my friends. Then I cook a simple dinner, maybe rice and vegetables. While eating, I like to watch a short show or listen to a podcast in English. After dinner, I wash the dishes and wipe the table. If I have time, I go for a short walk outside. Enjoy the cool air and the quiet street. When I come back, I take a shower and change into comfortable clothes. Then, I make a cup of tea and sit down to relax. Evenings are a perfect time for reflection. It's when you can think about your day, what went well, and what you can do better tomorrow. It's also a perfect time to review English. You can take out your notebook, read a few sentences you learned earlier, or write something simple about your day. Let's practice that together. You can start each line with a today, Today I woke up early and went to work. Today I learned something new. Today I practiced English and felt proud. Today I was busy, but I finished my work. Today I smiled and stayed positive. See? These are simple sentences, but they're powerful. They help you think in English, speak naturally, and build a real daily habit. Before bed, you can also shadow 1 or 2 sentences from this lesson. You can say them quietly, almost like talking to yourself. This helps your brain remember the rhythm of English while you sleep. Small, consistent practice is better than long, difficult study sessions. Let's finish this part with a few more common evening phrases. Repeat slowly after me. I take a shower before bed. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Sometimes I read a book or listen to calm music. I go to bed around 10 or 11. Before sleeping, I feel thankful for the day. Good job. You've now practiced English through the whole day. morning, afternoon, and evening. You've spoken full sentences, practiced real rhythm, and shadowed naturally. You're not just studying English, you're using it in your life. Now let's go to the final part, where we'll reflect, summarize, and talk about how to keep improving every day. Now, we've reached the end of the day, and the end of this lesson. You've practiced English from morning to night. You've listened, repeated, and shadowed many real sentences. That means you didn't just study English, you used it. And that's what learning should feel like. Real, simple, connected to your life. You didn't memorize long grammar rules. You talked about things that truly happened to you. Waking up, eating, working, relaxing, and resting. These are real moments, real actions, real English. Let's take a deep breath together. Now think about everything you said today. You practice full sentences. You practice pronunciation. You shadowed at a slow, natural speed. And step by step, you trained your brain to think in English. Maybe you made some mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. Mistakes mean you're trying. Every time you speak, you get better. Every time you shadow, you sound more natural. Remember, progress is not about perfection. It's about consistency, a little practice every day. Now, let's review what we did together. In the morning, you learn to say what time you wake up, what you eat, and how you start your day. In the ESAM afternoon, you talked about work, study, or rest. You practice short, clear sentences that help you sound fluent. And in the evening, you learn to describe how you relax and reflect. By connecting these moments, you can now talk about your full day in English. Let's do one final shadowing exercise together, a short daily summary. I'll speak slowly, and you can repeat after me. In the morning, I wake up and start my day with energy. In the afternoon, I focus on my work and do my best. In the evening, I rest and feel thankful for everything I did. Every day, I try to use English a little more. Every day, I grow more confident. See how natural that feels? It's short, but it tells a real story, your story. You can practice this every day. You can change the details, add your own words, and make it personal. That's how English becomes part of your life. Before we finish, I want to share one important idea. Learning English doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be consistent. When you listen slowly and speak slowly, your understanding grows stronger. When you shadow every day, your pronunciation improves without stress. And when you use real sentences, like the ones we practiced today, you're building true communication skills. So, here's my challenge for you. Tomorrow, talk about your day again, out loud. Tell yourself what you did, what you felt, what you plan for tomorrow. Do it for 5 minutes. Don't worry if no one listens. You're training your voice, your memory, and your confidence. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and tell me, what's your name and where are you from? I love knowing who's learning with me around the world. Write your name, your country, or your city below. We're building a global English community. Slow, simple, and real. I'm proud of you for reaching the end of this episode. Remember, every word you speak brings you closer to fluency. Every time you listen in shadow, you're improving your real-world English. Keep going, one sentence at a time. Keep speaking even when it feels hard. Keep believing in yourself, because you can do this. Come back to this lesson anytime. Repeat it again, shadow again, and you'll notice your progress grow faster and faster. Your pronunciation will sound smoother, your rhythm will feel natural, and English will start to live inside your mind. This is Native English with Mr. Eric, helping you practice slow, real English for everyday life. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in your progress. I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now, and remember, speak slowly, shadow naturally, and enjoy every step of your English journey.